What is going on, ladies and gentle lads? The magical time, once again, for a brand new chapter of One Piece. I honestly didn't think we were going to get one this weekend. I had heard some people say, oh, the final issue of Jump is supposed to release like next week. But no, some of they got the translations out before Christmas, so little early Christmas gift for us One Piece fans as we get chapter 1134 earlier than expected. But I ain't gonna complain. I was definitely feeling the itch, definitely feeling the need for some more. But then again, I'm always feeling that about One Piece, it's never enough. But we got the heartfelt reunion between Robin and Saul last chapter. It's kind of a nice little, I don't want to say like distraction, but like there's like a slight little detour in the Elbaf adventure. Don't know how important Saul is going to be for this arc going forward, but we do have that library. It could be full of a lot of juicy secrets. So I'm excited to see where Oda takes things. I'm gonna go ahead and got the music down a little bit. All right, let's hop into the chapter. We got a very fun looking Jump cover this week. We have like chibi versions of all the characters in the magazine. Luffy, Chopper, Nami, obviously like front and center, but I see we got Sakamoto, we got Chihiro and Hikari from Kagurabachi, Undead Unluck. Cool stuff. That's fun. All right. Oh, we even got a color spread for the chapter itself. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Frankie is kind of freaking me out a little bit. The face on Frankie's scary. We got the rest of the Straw Hats. Looks like they are gearing up with water guns, ready to go spend a day out in the sun. Considering it's winter where I'm at right now, I'm a little jealous. That sounds like a lot of fun, but we're stuck inside and it's snowing. And that's not a whole lot of fun. But anyways, it's always cool to see the color spreads for the chapters. All right. Chapter 1134, the Owl Library. Okay, so it sounds like I'm going to get my wish. It sounds like we're going to go check out that library. Maybe learn some stuff. All right. Old Man Saul, I heard you helped one of our fledglings back in the day. I really appreciate it. We're in your debt. Allow me to introduce myself. Okay. I'm glad there's like an editor note here, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like Luffy. Why would Luffy say you helped one of our fledglings back in the day? That does not sound like a Luffy thing to say, but then the editor note here says that he's using Edo era Yakuza talk. The upward palm gesture is an art. Let's say an Arctic greeting. But okay, so Luffy's trying to imitate Yakuza, which is funny. What's up, Chin? Allow me to introduce myself, Mr. Strange Man himself. Old man Chin, how you doing? I hope things are doing better for you. Luffy Yakuza boss? Hell yeah. Yeah, good to see you, my friend. We are just getting started. You have not missed anything of importance. So, what else we got here? Who the heck taught you that routine? Nobody. Nobody. Interesting. This is Luffy. I know that fella's world famous. But hey, it looks like you fell in the math all, Robin. Oh. It's interesting that Luffy says nobody taught him that. Am I looking forward to Christmas? Yeah, I'd say so. I don't have any big Christmas plans this year. I do have like the next week and a half off from work, so it's gonna be very nice for relaxing and not feeling so tired all the time, and actually getting some other stuff done that I've been wanting to get done. But as far as actual Christmas stuff goes, we do have a family get together planned, so I'll be going and seeing some family for a day. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. Not a whole lot. But yeah, okay, so back to what I was saying. I do find it interesting that Luffy says nobody taught him that, because I thought he was gonna say something like maybe Capone taught him that, or who else kind of imitates the Yakuza? Maybe one of the Yakuza bosses from Wano, obviously. But no, Luffy's just like, nah, I've just always known that. It's interesting. Luffy observation of Haki from Jinbei. Jinbei from Fishman Crew. Now that makes a lot of sense. He's got past sight. But yeah, Saul's happy Robin found her family. That's great. Yeah, just like he said, I actually found them. People willing to accept and protect someone like me. True friends. You know we'd die for you. Oh my god, these reactions are great. And of course, you know, the stoic ones, Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei, they're not letting their emotions get the better of them, but they're still feeling it. I know deep inside that's how they are. It's good to meet Robin's friends. Seriously, you've done great, making it all the way to Elbaf. And sorry for spooking you earlier. Me and my assistant, Anji? Anji. We're out here rehearsing that bit for a while. yeah, Jinbei and Zoro, they ain't crying. They got to keep the appearance. I used to be a Marine, so I know how impressive it is to be recognized as an emperor. Thank you so much for protecting Robin. Please keep it up. And she. No problem. Oh, we got Lilith jumping up in here. Hey, Saul, it's me. He's like, who the heck are you? Who the heck is you? Let's see. How the heck are you flying? I'm Vegapunk. Oh, we're just gonna like cut over to Jinbei doing something? Alright. You sure you want it now? Yeah, sorry for the trouble. Here, allow me. You asked me to bring it from Egghead. What's inside though? Inside? Why, it's one of me. Another Vegapunk. How many of them are there? We already had like 4 of them get recreated and are now living in the sky. Yeah, but this clone's different from us satellites. It's a perfect copy. Nani? I used it to visit the island 20 years ago. Stella couldn't exactly leave the lab for months at a time without those government dogs noticing. It's a perfect clone. So is this like a clone of the OG Stella? Like pre-satellite? That's what it sounds like. 20 years ago? Now then, let's stop diddle-dallying and get to it. I've already added the cultivation fluid, but we won't be able to do a safe extraction until I make the necessary equipment. That's why I intend to build a new lab right here. Oh, okay. This is a lot to take in. So we got a Immortality Punk, right, for reals. Alright, so we got a clone of a like perfect Vegapunk from 20 years ago. And now Lilith is talking about building a new lab for the Vegapunks here on an Egghead? Not Egghead, Elbaf. Interesting. Lilith will make that possible. Lilith, will that make it possible for you to help Papa too? That's the plan, Bonnie. You know what? If we can help old Kuma here, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Yahoo! If you really are Vegapunk, then I'm thrilled to see you after 20 long years, but I don't get why you're a woman. Oh, that's a perfectly logical explanation. And of course there's like, we're gonna move on from that. There you go. See, you can be whatever you want to be nowadays. Sir, are you done? Can we play now? My bad, kids. Come on out. Thanks for waiting. Those tykes use the spring area a lot. Wait, those tykes use the spring area as a playground. We had them hold off so they wouldn't spoil Mr. Saul's performance. You went that far? Librarian, Saul's assistant Anji. Okay. Apologize for the belated introduction. I'm Anji, an assistant teacher here. I don't mean to brag, but this is Elbaf's #1 school and library. Alright, cool. Cool. Let me give you a tour of the premises. Oh, that sounds fun. Not so fast. I can't wait to see how Elbaf raises its mighty warriors. Okay, okay. Not gonna lie, this place looks pretty freaking sweet. Thick design. Oh no.
Stop it.
Actually, I'll keep it up. This is Walrus Folk School. Mr. Saul opened it 20 years ago at our late king's request. This is gonna be a blast. It's a training school for young warriors, right? Then it tells me it's not for the warrior-minded folk. I could be wrong. It's funny to see how much bigger giant children are even compared to Luffy and Usopp here. Like night and day difference. Walrus School, okay. Gerd, Anji, you go on. Show them all around this school. Okay. I'm going to take Robin straight to the library. Okay. Okay.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Let's get Robin into the library. Good things are sure to happen. Oda put in a lot of effort. Thick design, the layout, background. What were you thinking? Oh, he knew what he was doing. And I appreciate the work that this man's putting in, you know what I'm saying? Are you coming, Chopper? I want to check out the library too. I bet the books are massive. Schools always make me nostalgic. What do you mean about what do you mean about that, Brooke? Why do schools make you nostalgic? Good things come to those who wait. I see what you did there. Yeah, Brooke, you were stuck on as a skeleton for 50 years. Then you joined the Straw Hats. But before that, you were also in the Rumbar Pirates. How long has it been since you were last at a school? Why? Books were Brooke's best friends for 50 years? I guess that could make sense. I mean, yeah. What else was he gonna do for 50 years, right? I guess. Guess that makes sense. I'll tag along and keep you safe, Nami-san. I'm more interested in that giant tree. Yeah, it's huge. Frankie would be interested in the giant tree. Alright. Let's catch these shorties and play prisoner. Yeah. Man, this really is a country of giants. Should I cut them? No, you idiot. These giants are just kids. Be the mature one. Classic Zoro. Do you want me to cut the children down? No, let's not do that. Stop that. You know you're not allowed to harm cute humans. Oh, sorry. And don't call them shorties either. They're so lame. Zoro was the only one being logical. It's like, these children gotta learn discipline one way or another. I'm gonna cut them down. Are these brats really Elbaf's future warriors? Hey, watch it. You can't just say words like brat around here. Oh, I don't want to say any slurs now. Especially not if you're Zoro, you know what I mean? Zoro's never beaten the allegations. This is surreal. We weren't even offended by the shorties comment. Why aren't you guys meant to be wild fighters willing to pillage and burn the seas themselves? All right, now you might be making assumptions, Ubisoft, that are not great. Fighters? No way, that's dangerous. Huh? But you bastards are the next generation of Elbaf warriors, right? You can't say bastard either. Come on. Words like that are old-fashioned. I love how angry everybody's getting. That's everybody just asking questions. Hey, that was an adult just now. Old-fashioned? What's that meant to mean? You should probably move. You're going to get told off. You're standing on Miss Ripley. How did they not notice? They're standing on somebody. Miss Ripley, okay. Walrus Folk School biology teacher Ripley. Biology teacher, huh? Nobody tell Sanji. It's a good thing Sanji's not here right now. Well-mannered Viking giants. Yeah. This ain't the Elbaf I knew. We climbed onto a giant. Our bad. No worries. You're featherlight. Anyway, I bet this is a culture shock for you, but all of those legends of fearsome giant pirates are from 100 years ago, you know? Foul mouths, aggression, plundering, war. Those are relics of a bygone era now. Okay. So it seems that the newer generation of pirates, not pirates, the newer generation of giants are more well-mannered, less barbaric. Welcome to Elbaf, Straw Hats. I heard about you from Saul. There you are, Luffy. Sorry about our loudmouth brats. Didn't you just say words like that were behind the times? Yeah, miss, you're so naughty. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, respect. Seek to trade with other nations, not wage war. Our beloved late King Harold said those wise words. He often clashed with all the graybeards of the village. King Harold? Yeah. A visionary of a king who wanted to revolutionize our country. He was slain by his actual flesh and blood, that crazy prince. Meanwhile, Luffy is just off in the corner going... like, I don't know anything about that. Dead Harold? The country still refuses to recognize his claim to the throne. That's why Elbaf currently doesn't have a sovereign. Interesting. So... it makes sense why they wouldn't want to recognize Loki. I wonder if there's a reason why they haven't recognized Rudin. He's supposed to be one of the other king's sons. And that brings today's history lesson to a close. Yeah, a kingless Elbaf. Interesting. Everyone show these guys around school. Yes, ma'am. Okie dokie. Hey, Mr. Captain, you look different from all the white look you had before. What's the deal? I was looking forward to seeing you like that. Oh, that's me at my freest. You resemble a legendary warrior from the old fables of Elbaf. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Oh, it made my heart skip a beat. I'm from the last generation of Elbaf warriors, after all. Yeah, okay. Makes sense that they recognize Nika, at least to some extent. Ah, so you've pretty much already heard. It came up when we were trying to escape Egghead alive. That's how we ended up here. Yeah, white boy. Like, I never thought there'd be so many slurs being thrown around in One Piece chapter. My lord. So you know how I couldn't stop worrying about those books. After seeing all the scholars dying to save them, that's why I went back to Ohara with Harun and the others. I was overcome with tears when I saw how many of them survived, each one a tiny spark of hope. Now, Robin, be careful. Watch what happens to that book you're holding as we enter. Huh? It's growing. Interesting. Rishi. Feast your eyes, isn't it amazing? All these books, giant-sized. It's marvelous, don't you think? Any book you bring in here is gigantified. How does that work? What kind of sorcery is this? Welcome to the mysterious Owl Library. All the books we rescued from Ohara 22 years ago can be found here. Okay, alright. I'm hoping we get reading. Magic or new technology? That sure could be a Vegapunk technology. We made sure not to miss any of them. Not a single one. Oh, we even got a big old owl up here on the tree branch. This is the world's greatest library. Do you like books? I never thought I'd have the privilege of showing you this. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry again. Oda-san, please. Okay. Cutting away. I would love to read more of the books, but guess we can wait. Because we're going back to Loki. Alright, let's see what Loki's up to. Another W design. Facts. Big facts. I guess you've also got nothing but free time, huh? I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? Oh, there's a transponder snail there. Okay, interesting. Nah, I'd welcome a good disturbance. I have nothing to do but kill time. So that moment of true fear you mentioned before, is that what still motivates you? Yes, even now, when I think about it, I can't stop trembling. Snow transponder snail, voice recognition, and cold resistant type. So that moment of true fear, that was still motivates. Interesting. So we got somebody on the line that I do not recognize. Ditto. It's so frustrating. We've been friends for a long time, but for one reason or another, we've never actually met face to face. If I was there in your stead, I'd have turned that place into a ruin and slaughtered the lot of them. Okay. I don't want that. For a noble soul, you're too naive, Mosa. What's the other note say? In Japanese, he uses the suffix for Mosa, which implies Mosa might be some kind of noble duke or an official in a higher respectable status, pending more context. Okay. So yeah, he's giving him like a title of nobility, like a duke or something like that. You're too naive, Mosa. Sneaky Snail. How to get there without Luffy observation hockey. I hate to say it, but maybe Luffy's observation hockey ain't all it's cracked up to be. Or somebody came in later. You gotta stamp them out without mercy. Only a fool gives their enemy a chance to get payback. Thanks for your console. What? If you use harsh words, but there's a streak of kindness beneath the surface. I've noticed that more and more recently. Hey, you're giving me the creeps. Don't do that again or you'll regret it. That kind of crap won't fly. Kindness? Never say that to me again. Please, can you not shout? Shut up, Mosa. Just you wait till I'm no longer shackled. Okay. So it appears like my hunch here from the context we're given is that Loki may be conspiring with a member of the royalty or an ally of the royal house to get something. But we'll definitely need more context on this. Alright. Western Village. Okay. Hey, wasn't the feast delayed? We're just drinking while we wait. You're having too much. Alright, having too much. Okay. Shh. Big spike of hockey. Lightning. The Giants are celebrating. Okay, what is happening here? We got two figures showing up. A summoning circle. What? Did we just get confirmation of the evil Shanks brother? Because we get two figures like teleporting into the castle with a summoning circle, and one of them's got the Shanks face. And then we got this other person here. Blonde hair. Kind of a woman looking face. Bandages. Don't know who that would be. Oh my god, two Shanks clones. Yeah. Imagine if it was like Shanks and Fem Shanks. Not gonna lie though, if that were the case, a certain segment of the One Piece fandom would lose their goddamn minds. But oh, okay, so the fact that one of them is very clearly a Shanks lookalike, though. This is one of two possibilities, right? It's either the Shanks evil twin brother theory. The real Buggy, oh my god. Imagine. Yeah, it's either like evil twin Shanks or it's actual Shanks and he just goes rogue and does like evil Akatsuki look stuff. I don't know. Either possibility though is very interesting. I will say like evil twin Shanks is probably the less interesting of those two things, but probably more likely. Lanks and Clanks. It's like it's Ratchet and Clank. Red-haired Shanks, Ratchet. I should not rule out the possibility of Figurling Garling potentially. Now that he is a member of the Five Elders, could he like de-age himself? Although I would say of the three possibilities, that's the least likely. Like back during the time when he met with, by he I mean the evil Shanks, when he met with the Gorosei. If that was Figurling Garland, he'd have no reason to like de-age himself there, right? Unless he was trying to like purposely mislead him into thinking that he was the Shanks, but that doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, his other rainbow clones, blue-haired Shanks, yellow-haired Shanks. Yo, imagine if the Gods Knights were just a bunch of Shanks clones. It's like all the God Knights are just Shanks. It's like, yeah, how are you gonna defeat that? Okay, but that is certainly like a quite the hook to end on, but the cliffhanger. All right, Oda, I see you were trying to end the year on a high note. If this actually is the final chapter, probably is. I think this probably will be the last chapter of the year. I want the second shadow person to be Saint Charlos. Yo. If we ever get Saint Charlos as a contender for power scaling debates, it's over, bro. It's over. Fandom will never recover. Especially if they look like a baddie. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Chapter recap. It was nice to see a little bit more of the Saul and Robin reunion. I liked getting introduced to some more characters. We got Anji. What was this lady? Ripley. Miss Ripley. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Yeah, so we're getting introduced to the librarian, a school teacher, some of the children, kind of the new way the giants are being raised. They're being raised to be more scholarly and not as warrior-esque. That could be interesting, especially if that. I guess it is reasonable to assume that Loki's attempted coup may have something to do with the change in direction. Kudos, Oda drawing more giant babe warriors. Oh, okay. If I had to rate the chapter, I always have a hard time kind of coming up with a rating on the spot, but I think the artwork is really good in this chapter. We like the way the library works, some of the scenery, the way like this final page looks, character designs, school. Yeah, so like I think the artwork is pretty good. I do like the progression of the Straw Hats meeting with Saul. I do like the tease we get with Loki and his scheming, and then of course whatever this ends up being. I want to give it a 10. I think I might settle for a 9.5 just because there's definitely more room for peakness. Not a lot of room, but some room. Yeah, the other guy in Snail with the scars. I think he's, because he's referred to as Mosa, right? Or potential high respectable Duke noble. So Loki is conspiring with a giant noble. Somebody that's maybe not so fond of the King Herald regime and was on board with Loki taking over the throne and is trying to find a way to get him unprisoned and back on the throne. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah, Zoro never let his guard down. This man was willing to cut children down just to make sure they were safe. That's peak Zoro behavior right there. Oh, the Sanji fans will never live it down though. Never ever. Probably first to detect Shanks. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Because like, looking at this entrance, just like a big lightning bolt of hockey hit the castle. There ain't no way Luffy and Zoro and maybe Sanji are not gonna feel that. Like, come on. If they don't detect that, then I don't know what to say. Even if they are distracted, it's kind of suspect. Yeah, so if they're teleporting up in the castle here, that's interesting because as far as we're made aware, there's no current sitting king. Are there even people in the castle right now? Maybe this is where the transponder snail guy is at. Yeah, Thanos style entrance for reals. I'm excited to see what this is. I say this a lot. I know it's true. I'm excited to see what this entrance is like in the anime, because they hype up everything like tenfold with the music, the slow dramatic camera work. So this scene is going to be incredible. I can already feel it. Especially with the dramatic music in the background. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, da. And they've been killing it recently, like with all the Eam and the ancient weapon stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so really solid chapter. I liked pretty much everything we got here. Got some more fun character interactions, some new character introductions. We got Loki's continued scheming, and of course, the arrival of two strangers. Throwing a wrench into any predictions people had about the rest of this arc. I know some people are like, "Oh, is Loki gonna get free? Are we gonna fight against Loki, or like what's gonna happen?" Well, Evil Shanks, baby, let's go. And then whoever this woman ends up being. Yeah, cool. What are the odds Shanks look-alike person who wants to talk to Loki? Not outside the realm of possibility. It's because, I mean, the only thing that makes me hesitant is the transponder snail doesn't look like that at all, but I don't know, maybe there's a way to disguise yourself from the transponder snail so it doesn't actually look like you. Oh my god, Luffy's mom. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Although, you know what they do say, if it's an anime or manga and a character gets introduced with a mask, it's always because it's a character you know, or you're supposed to know. Who are the nobles that we know so far? As far as the giants go, I don't think we know very many. Oh my god, a Nico Olvia clone? God. Oh, Oda is such a troll for dropping this kind of a teaser right as we go on holiday break. I can already feel it. The fandom is gonna go insane. Oh, it's gonna go insane over the next 2 weeks. I'm kind of here for it though. Like I'm kind of here for the brain rot that's gonna happen. Should be fun. Like I'm trying to think like what reason does Evil Shanks have for being here? Just we're here to wish the Straw Hat crew Merry Christmas and be gone. Like, yeah. Season's greetings. Thanks. What a troll move. Honestly, I can't begin to predict where this goes. Maybe they want to free Loki. Why? I don't know. Maybe they need Loki's help to destroy the library. I guess that would make sense, right? They'd want to get rid of the library. But then why would they wait till now? Like, if they can just teleport to Elbaf, why would they wait until now to destroy the library? Unless it didn't. I guess they wouldn't have known until Vegapunk's message, right? Did Vegapunk confirm? Yeah, Vegapunk confirmed during his speech that the text of Ohara survived. Maybe that's it. Unlock free Loki to kill Saul. You know, it doesn't give happy. Oh my god, yeah, if they freed Loki and then he just immediately kills Saul. The heartbreak. Kill Gerd, the new bio teacher. Oh, no, don't do that. You know, if you did that, you'd have to go against Sanji when he's pissed off, and you don't want to fight pissed off Sanji. Yeah, this dude could totally just pretend he's Shanks, and then proceed to do like whatever the heck he wants. I don't think any giant is gonna stop him and be like, "Whoa, hold up, I need to see your ID, buddy. I don't know if you're the real Shanks." Like, no, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, so we're about to get some wild stuff in Elbaf. I can already feel it. Buster Call 3.0. I know there's been a theory going around that at some point the ancient weapon will be used on Elbaf. Because I do think it's important that the Straw Hats see that weapon being used, so that they're aware of the stakes. Because like right now they don't really have any reason to like think that the world is actually there's actually a chance the world like gets destroyed or whatnot. If they saw that weapon being used on Ohara, not Ohara, on Elbaf, certainly would motivate them quite heavily. Yeah, so I the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm thinking that we're about to like ramp up the pacing of this arc, and like we're gonna hit maximum velocity of like crazy shit happening within a couple chapters. You know how we're like getting these scenes where it's like, oh yeah, all the giants are down at the tavern waiting to celebrate. I don't know if we're gonna get into celebration. I think shit's gonna hit the fan before that happens. Yeah, an actual Buster Call is kind of a nothing burger at this point. Luffy can single-handedly like take out all the battleships, so like Buster Call doesn't really do much. Yeah, they use Uranus on Elbaf. That's a bit of a different story. That's the direction I think they're gonna head. Yeah, if Luffy sees the world government using Uranus to destroy Elbaf, that's gonna set him off. That's gonna piss him off. Oh god, yeah. If the fake Shanks goes to the banquet. Good lord. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I think shit's gonna hit the fan very quickly here with what we're seeing now. Maybe not next chapter, but like the chapter after, maybe. I did see the Oda interview with Inaki. Little on the short side, but those two, the chemistry is infectious. Like Inaki is such a perfect actor for Luffy. He just exudes like optimism and positive vibes. And it was so fun to see Oda kind of bounce off of that, be like, yeah, this is the real life Luffy I'm talking with here. No, Oda, unsurprisingly, he's kind of awkward. It's kind of just like, yeah, it's not, I wrote One Piece, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. Yeah, it was fun. Almost canceled by the fake fans. Yeah. People be wildin'. People are wild. All right. Well, I'm going to start wrapping up the stream here. One, I think I've said all I want to say about the chapter. There's definitely more speculation that could be done, but we'll save that for another time. But two, I kind of need to go to the bathroom, so I'll get ready to wrap up and go use the bathroom. Jump Festa, more information on One Piece live action. Hell to the yes. I'm always ready for that. I'm very excited. Very excited for the next season. I was a little bummed at first that we weren't going to get like the full Alabasta experience, but it sounds like they're going to be fast tracking season 3, so we won't have to wait very long for that. Plus, it gives us more time to focus on like Little Garden and Drum Island. So I think that'll be a win. It'd be nice to see those in live action. Yeah, and we got the new Frankie voice actor. I don't know who they have picked yet, but I'm sure they will be up for the task. I'm sure this will not be the last we hear of a Straw Hat retiring and having to get replaced. I think most of them are in their like 60s or 70s now, and have been like voice acting for like 30 plus years. So yeah, it's time. It's starting to get time. Yeah, Elbaf kind of getting his hype for the Little Garden One Piece live action. It'd be nice to kind of see that kind of come full circle. Kind of see the live action Dory and Bragi. Learn about the new giant pirates. Luffy's a granny. Yeah, I always forget about that, and it's like, oh yeah, Luffy is voiced by an older woman. Same with Goku. Goku is voiced by an older woman. It's like, oh yeah. Forget about that. You just kind of get absorbed into the characters. But it works out. Yeah, Naruto's also an older woman. It's like, every shonen protagonist is just a granny. What's up with that? Oh. Good times. So, only Ichigo from Bleach is a man? Hell yeah. That's why Ichigo's the best. I'm just kidding. They're all good. They're all good in their own unique ways. So as far as what I got coming up, I did just start my holiday vacation today. I actually don't have to go to work for like almost 2 weeks, so I'll actually have time to like knock out some video projects I've been working on. I do have my next Naruto review in the works. It should be coming up here very shortly. Shame there's not going to be a whole lot of One Piece in that time, but we'll survive. Thanks, Jin. I appreciate it. Been working my butt off the past like month. I'm ready to catch up on some sleep, catch up on some anime, just have a good old time until Jump Festa. That is. When is Jump Festa? I'm actually gonna look this up. Jump Festa. Oh, is that really only what? It's happening like right now? What? I thought this was like a ways off. I have watched Dandadan, yes. Dandadan has been kind of insane. I'm liking it more than I thought it would. I think the first season just ended. I need to watch the final episode of that still, but yeah, it's been good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of getting lost. I just like looked up Jump Festa, and there's already a whole bunch of news. I'm like, oh, that's happening. Okay, cool. Apparently, Dragon Ball Super's manga is coming back with a new arc featuring Goten and Trunks. Okay, cool. New trailer for Sakamoto Days. I'm definitely gonna be checking out Sakamoto Days when the anime drops. The teaser for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. Heck yeah. A new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Oh, Dandadan Season 2 announced, coming in July. Okay. Spy Family Season 3 on the way. Nice. Nice. Okay. A lot of goodies coming out of Jump Fest. We'll have to wait for some more One Piece stuff, though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out Sakamoto Days. I've actually been tempted on multiple occasions to start the manga, but with the anime like right around the corner, I'm just gonna wait for the anime and watch that first season. Looks super fun. Like, yeah, I want to watch old man John Wick protect his store. No Naruto or Boruto news. I mean, what is there to say? What is there to say about Boruto? I actually don't know. I'm still debating if when I finish Shippuden, should I just jump into Boruto and torture myself? I haven't decided yet. Am I gonna watch Sonic 3? I'm leaning towards no. That's just because I have not actually seen any of the live-action Sonic movies yet. I don't have anything against Sonic. I just don't have any nostalgia for Sonic, so I haven't bothered to watch the movies. Oh yeah, so if I do Boruto, 100% it's gonna be manga. I've heard nothing but horror stories about how bad and fillery the anime is. Yeah, so if I do Boruto, it'll be manga only. Binge Sonic 1 through 3. Might need to do that. Might need to do that. I did like I say, I got some free time. I can definitely catch up on some shows that I have been slacking on. Boruto. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it might be fun to read the manga and then go back and try to watch the anime to see how bad it is. That might be a fun thing to do. But we'll see. I'll probably leave it up to a poll. I'll ask the people if they want me to suffer through Boruto or do something else. Okay. You might be convincing me. I do like Jim Carrey. I actually like Jim Carrey a lot. You might have convinced me. Alright. Like I said, though, I kind of gotta go do the bathroom thing. So we're going to wrap up here. Kishimoto come back for Boruto manga halfway through. Lord have mercy. Kishimoto save us all. But will it be enough? Who knows? Alright. Chin, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Anybody else that's hanging out, I appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day as well. Until then, until next time, peace out, everybody.